And here we're on to the West Conference, so this is our OrkneyBowl champion, obviously Darlow Destroyers, 240.59. Given the Belfast benchmark with a bit of a walloping, 186.18. Yeah, it's with
Yeah,
50
it's not the
points of
time.
Bijan Robinson. But
It's not
yeah,
the time you want to run into Dallas Destroyers when they're playing for back to back in the Scarra Brae, you know. So very unlucky for the Belfast Benchwarmers to run into that one after such a great season, you know, and getting all the way to the final in the top division. So it's against the best of the best. And yeah, Bejan nearly got 50 points from one player
yeah, she
is
went
a
off on one
massive
there.
week. But you know, it was just the even spread from Dallas Destroyers and May obviously pushing them over the top, but it was a very even spread. Taysom Hill aside, you know, he took that tight end role as well, which didn't quite work out. It could be even bigger if he'd have went with Ferguson. But yeah, it was a great one for Dallas Destroyers, and this just puts the well
Oh,
done, sir.
well done,
Congratulations
mate.
once more. Yeah,
And here
brilliant
is,
one.
and
And
absolute perfect
yeah,
timing because here is your helmet to join the other two
there's your
you have. So
helmet.
now you've got three. You're going to need a bigger windowsill, right? You're going to need a bigger windowsill. That's three helmets in 3 years he's got.
It's the Belfast Benchwarmers. They'll just run into one, as we say. You know, it's obviously there's points on the bench, but nothing that could have got them up there and
No,
over the line. And yeah, Dallas Destroyers destroyed everyone once more.
he did. It was closer, like Ken. I think they only got the number one seed, I think, maybe the last week or two. But yeah, it was certainly closer this year. But when it came to the big one, then they came along and showed them who's boss. The Darlow
Well,
destroyed them.
that's when you get to the dance, when you really get to the dance, that's when the real people show up, you know. And Dallas Destroyer, as Mike is showing over and over again, that he knows what he's doing when it gets to the back end. Because you know what the thing is, Johnny, and it's you can have a really good year and get yourself into the playoffs and then get absolutely spanked in the first round because your players just don't show up. You know, the players who get you there don't tend to be the players who get you the title, and that's
Yeah.
having the right timing of switching it about a little bit, changing it up. You know, I mean, there's no way that well, Christian Watson wasn't starting at the start of the season. You know, there was no way he was in the team. You know, Taysom Hill
Oh,
wasn't in every week. Tonjes is new in there. Gainwell wasn't starting at the start. You know, it's getting the right players in at the right time. That's what you do. That's how you win titles. You know, having the balls to drop it, Booker after the way he started.
yeah.
That's how you win titles, and it's not the guys who got you there that tend to get you over the line, and that's very well shown here, you know.
And what do you notice about his team? Only one quarterback.
Only one quarterback, there you go.
Not
Do you know
needed
why?
anymore
Because
with
it's
like
stupid to
47
hold
points.
on to any others. Because you want the bench, you want to have that room to manoeuvre, you want to have those players sitting there. I mean, Tank Bigsby was one, and you know, a Barkley injury away from being an absolute bell cow in the
Yeah.
the current at the time Super Bowl champions. So you know, do you want a quarterback sitting there you're never going to play ahead of me, or do you want Tank Bigsby sitting there because there's a chance that Barkley gets hurt?
I know. But I suppose when it comes to the final game, there's nothing else, and you can always pick. If there's a good one happens to be there, you can always pick him up so your other opponent doesn't get him.
Yeah,
But like I say,
absolutely.
it's only one quarterback. But because you notice in Arthur's one, he had three quarterbacks. I think they all scored over 30 points. So
You know,
if you
that's
picked the
you can
wrong
only
one
play
and
one.
lost, you'd be sore. So
At least with tight ends, you can play two of them if you think two of them are going to go well.
uh-huh.